Who actually enjoys cleaning their room? Because I don't, and after a long day of filming content, the last thing on my mind is knowing that this room has to be cleaned and put back together. So to help with this, alongside my seasonal allergies and dust sensitivities, Shark sent me their Shark Power Detect Never Touch Pro 2-in-1 robot vacuum and mop, which will make for the perfect addition to my creative space, gaming setup, and room. Okay, jumping straight into things without wasting any time, I want this unboxing to feel like you're the one experiencing it, because if you were to buy this exact one yourself, here's what you get. Obviously, first, you're gonna receive the Shark Power Detect robot. Next is the Never Touch base. Think of this as its home, as this is where it'll return to self-empty, self-refill, and self-clean. You'll then receive 2 side brushes, which are super easy and simple to install. It comes with a multi-surface cleaner, which I'll touch on later. And last but not least are the 2 mops that attach to the Power Detect robot. Okay, now that you know what you're getting and what's inside the box, let me show you how to quickly set it up. First, you're gonna wanna find an ideal spot. And for my case, with it primarily cleaning my room, I decided to put it on the right side of my desk in the corner. The cool part about this setup is it automatically empties into a 60-day bin, meaning I won't have to consistently be checking up on it. On the other hand, you will have to refill the water tank every 30 days, but if you think about it, that's still an entire month, meaning there isn't much hands-on work or daily maintenance required. Now that you have an idea of where you want to set this up, here's a quick rundown of the Never Touch base. First things first, you want to make sure you snap on that ramp so the Power Detect robot can properly return. Once you've done that, you'll then see 2 containers, one on the left and one on the right. Side note, they're transparent, and you'll understand why I like that so much. Now, the container on the right is meant for clean water, and the container on the left is meant for the dirty wastewater. To simply put it, this entire system is meant for mopping, and now is the perfect time to use that multi-purpose cleaning solution to fill the right container and then fill the rest with water. And as previously mentioned, both are transparent, which means in real time I can see the levels of each container. So I know when it's the right time to empty the dirty water or check up on the clean water. A consistent problem I seem to see with robot vacuums is they tend to smell, and this makes sense as it's collecting waste. But thankfully this isn't the case, as Shark designed this to do an amazing job of trapping odors with its odor neutralizer and an airtight seal. So you can live with peace of mind knowing this isn't gonna stink up your entire house. All right, let's set it up with the app. Setup is simple and straightforward, just follow the instructions. Once you're in, you'll first wanna start an initial run, and this will give you a map of everything. It'll go around your entire space, scanning for objects so it can learn what it's cleaning. While it already has very accurate obstacle avoidance, once it's completed its mapping, you'll then be able to set no-go zones, target specific areas if there was a spill on the floor and you just want that area cleaned, as well as schedule cleaning so you can come home to a clean space. Now, there are 3 different types of cleaning modes that you can select from, being vacuum, mop, and deep clean. In my case, it primarily cleans thick carpet, so I keep it on vacuum, but I've also mapped it out for the rest of my house, and this now leads me to talk about the cool features. Floor Detect. As the name says, it's able to detect different surfaces so it knows whether it's cleaning carpet or floor. If, for example, let's say the robot picks up a nasty dirty stain on your kitchen floor, and it's going over the rug in your living room. Instead of dragging or smearing that stain all over your rug, it'll pick the back end up, lifting the mop so it doesn't even touch your rug. This makes it so much more efficient as it doesn't have to mop the floor, go back, clean the pads, and then go and actually vacuum the carpet. Next is Edge Detect. When mopping, to ensure it gets every tight and hard to reach place, the mop will actually extend an extra inch for those hard to reach places, making sure it cleans every spot efficiently. It'll also detect dirt in the corner and blow air in that direction, shooting the dirt out and into its pathway, going over it a couple times to make sure it's cleaning all of those corners and impossible to reach places. Lastly is Dirt Detect and Stain Detect. When cleaning, if it detects a large stain or abnormally big amount of dirt, dust, or other garbage, it'll then proceed to boost its suction, resulting in a cleaner space. It'll go over it a couple times to ensure it's properly cleaned so your floor looks consistent and there isn't a smeared mark on it. To end things off, if there's one thing that you take away from today's video, is that it's packed with a lot of tech. So much you won't actually realize it until you pay close attention. Plus, if you have it scheduled to run at certain times of the day or week, you really never have to touch it. I can confidently say that it's already been such a great help in my creative space, and I guarantee you it'll do the same for you. As always, if you're interested, I'll leave a link down below in the YouTube description. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed today's video, and thanks again to Shark for sponsoring today's video.